Hello, good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start our second lesson. The name of the lesson is My Financial Career. It is written by Stephen Leacock, one of the greatest writer of his time. This lesson is nothing but just the experience of the writer in a bank. Actually, what happened? The writer's salary was increased with $50. Yeah, with $50 per month. So he decided to save that $50 in a bank. So he decided to deposit $50 per month into the bank. As it was his first time, he went to the bank for opening an account for depositing his money. He met with an accountant and asked him that he wanted to see the manager. Actually, there was no need to see the manager for just opening the account or for depositing only $50, but the writer himself didn't know actually what happened with him. He asked the accountant that he wanted to meet the manager. Accountant thought that maybe the important person or the richest customer, whatever it may be, accountant took him to the manager's cabin and asked the manager that this fellow, he wanted to meet you. Manager, he looked towards him, took him into the inside room and asked him his intention. First of all, manager, he was frightened to see him. Manager thought that maybe this person belongs to a detective agency. Actually, it was Pinkerton's agency, so that he may have some information to reveal. But when the manager asked him that, do you belong to any detective agency? He said, no, nothing. Then manager thought that maybe of the rival agency. Then the narrator refused that he didn't belong to any detective agency. Then the writer thought that this person may be the richest person of this village, of this city actually, and a big customer for the bank. So the writer asked him about his intention, his information. Writer, first of all, he was quite hesitant to answer him. He looked here and there into the bank. He was very suspicious. All the faces, all the employees of the bank quite looked suspicious to the writer. At last, the writer reveals that he came with one intention into the bank, that he wanted to deposit $56. Actually, his salary was increased by $50 and $6 from his own pocket, that he wanted to open an account with $56, and from the next month he will be going to deposit $50. The manager, he was quite nervous and now angry on the narrator. because just for depositing 50 or $56, he has taken a precious time of the manager. But for the manager, customer is customer. So he called his accountant and asked him to guide this fellow that he wanted to deposit $56. Accountant took him to the nearby clerk, gave him one form for opening an account and asked him to give the amount. The $56 which writer has put in his pocket, actually it was crumpled now, just like a ball. The amount was in his hand and his hand was in the pocket. He was not ready. Actually, the writer was not ready to give that $56 to the clerk. But he wanted to deposit it. So he gave that $56 at the clerk. The clerk and the other employee, they were looking towards the narrator. The next thought which came into the mind of the narrator, that within the fraction of a second he decided to withdraw the amount. He asked that clerk that he wanted to withdraw the amount. The clerk asked him, "Sir, before some time you have deposited your amount and quickly you want to withdraw the amount. Okay, no problem with us, it is our duty. But tell me, how much the amount you want to withdraw?" Actually, writer wanted to withdraw the $6 for his present use. Then again he didn't know actually what happened. On that withdrawal slip he wrote $56. Actually he wanted to write the $6, but apart from that he wrote the $56. The accountant and the clerk all were very astonished to see that the person before some time has deposited $56 and after a few minutes he wanted to withdraw the amount. The clerk asked the narrator about his intention of withdrawing the whole amount. The writer couldn't give the proper answer. He himself was quite nervous. He was totally confused. He didn't give the answer, but he only said, "No, I want my money at anyhow. Just give me my amount, my $56. As the duty of the bank, as the duty of that clerk has given him $56. All the employees of that bank and the customers, those who were present at that time into the bank, they looked towards the writer very suspiciously and started laughing on his foolish task, that the person came into the bank for depositing amount and after a few minutes he withdrew that amount. Writer realized that he made a mistake but couldn't do anything, and he just ran away from the bank. He heard that the employees and the customers, they were laughing at him. Such is the simple story of this lesson. So the title, My Financial Career, it is very apt, a very appropriate title. Actually, whenever we also go to the bank, going to the bank regularly, that is another thing, but the first time, the first experience in a bank of everyone is quite confusing one. Here also the writer has put in front of us one of his experience in the bank and how the condition of a common man in the bank. Though $56 is a very less amount, it is less amount for the bank but not for the writer, because it is the hard earned money of the narrator. So for him that $56 is too much. Saving $50 per month is a big task for the narrator, though it is very less amount for the bank. But hard earned money giving in such a way, though it is very safe, but the writer thought that it was not safe. So he took the money and ran away. In this way, the narrator Stephen Leacock has expressed in a simple word his experience in a bank. And so the title My Financial Career is very appropriate. Okay, thanks.